Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and get started with the week 6 annotation. So on your paper I accidentally wrote week 5, so make sure that you have changed it to say week 6. Now our standard is IOD 404, which is interpolating or extrapolating. So to solve this problem, 1, go to the figure or the graph in the question, highlight the variables that you're looking for, okay, and determine their trend. And then make a prediction based on where the number in the question would land. Okay, so for number 1, if a student used a 30 centimeter long string to construct the pendulum, the average time for the pendulum to complete 10 oscillations would most likely be. So I'm going to go to table 1 because that's where it talks about the period to complete 10 oscillations. Now I don't have a string length of 30, so I'm going to write where that would fall in between. First, make sure that this is all increasing so you know you're putting it in the right spot. Now that means that my answers are going to be between 10 point something and 12 point something. So let's flip. Okay, so between 10.4 and 12.4 seconds, the answer to 1 is C. Alright, based on the passage, what length of string should be used to produce a simple pendulum with a period of 2 seconds? The string should be. So, again, we know that these are all increasing, so let's find 2 seconds would fall in between these two, so the string length would be in between these two. So, longer than 87.5, but shorter than 100. The answer to number 2 is also C. Alright, according to table 2, which of the following is most likely the calculated acceleration due to gravity? Calculated acceleration due to gravity for a simple pendulum made with a 20 centimeter long string. So, first let's look to see if this has a trend, to see what that would do. So this one, right here, 8.95, 9.14, there's no trend on this one. So I'm actually going to write cannot be determined. But the distractor would be this one, because this is the distractor, because it looks like that at first glance, but that's not the correct answer. Alright, number 4. Based on table 2, which of the following most accurately represents 9.42 meters per second squared as a percent of acceleration due to gravity? So 9.4 meters per second squared. So you just have to look at the units here. That means it's talking about this. So where would 9.42 go? So here, I actually am going to change this and put it in the right thing. So 8.95, 9.10, 9.12, 9.14, 9.25, 9.26, 9.33, 9.64. So we'll put 9.42. So these are the ones that we need to look at. So 9.33, 95.1, 9.64, 98.3. So our answer needs to be in between those two values after you number them correctly. So in between 95 and 98. So the answer to 4 is D. And number 5. Based on the passage, a simple pendulum made with a 55 centimeter long string would most likely have a period of, so 55 is going to go right in between these two values, 1.47, 1.63. So that'll be, that's too small, that's too big, that's too big. The answer to number 5 is B.